you're producing a ton of content. You are into your 59th week. And I think sometimes when people sit down to create content, they think, how am I going to get past week 3 or 4 or 10? Uh, and you're doing it on a pretty consistent basis. And so I thought we could talk about, for those who are looking to build content, the type of kind of mindset you put yourself in to get into flow, to write and to produce as much content as you do.
That's a great topic.
Yeah, there we go.
Great topic. After the third week, I was like, there's no way I have enough content to even come out with the fourth or fifth week. And I think I was concerned about that, and I started to just let it go. And I felt that I was just going to see where it took me as far as creating content. And whenever I stopped, I stopped. If I stopped at the 11th week, I was going to stop at the 11th week. I set a goal for myself to do 64, but if it wasn't there, it wasn't there. And 59 weeks later, I don't know how I have an idea of how they pop up and how I've created the content. But I would have never foreseen that at the beginning. And I can tell you some of the things I do to create the content. So, I think I put together a little ritual for myself. I think that was important, getting the ritual together so that I did the same thing every Monday night. And that a lot of times would create the content, and it does create the content for me. And I can come in on Tuesday, I can write, and then I can post it on Wednesday. Sometimes it doesn't happen on Monday night, and I'll go through the same process on Tuesday night. And then I'm coming in Wednesday and I post it on Thursday. I've always tried to post it on Wednesday, latest Thursday, my content. But the ritual seems to work, and I don't know why it works. It just sort of works. And so I think maybe part of the reason why it works so good is I don't have an attachment to the outcome of any of this. And I think a lot of times when we create that outcome for ourselves, a lot of times that outcome doesn't happen. And so I try to release from the outcome, and I think that's definitely helped me. I have not tried to control the content, control the outcome of that content. In fact, when I sit down to write after I sort of get the subject matter, it's a 2 or 3 hour session, and that's it.
Yeah.
I rarely go back over 2 or 3 days and recraft the content. I rarely do that. It just comes out in a 2-3 hour period, and then it's posted.
Yeah. I love everything that you're talking about. It is, I think for, Think Community, we talk a lot about this is, rituals, routines. When I wrote my book, David, I did exactly that. It took me about 9-12 months, and every Sunday night I wrote at almost the same time. And I would meet with my co-writer on Sunday night, and we'd kind of like connect. We'd map things out, what the plan was. It was a pretty consistent flow. And so I just, and so Think Community is anything that you're planning out, and we talk about a lot of stuff on the show. I think anything that you can commit to a routine works.